Hello everyone, this is our fourth video of PCNSA course. In this video, we are going to discuss about Layer 3 interface, tab, V-wire interface, and tunnel interface. So this is the practical sessions. Theory sessions I already uploaded on the channel, you can watch it out. So as I communicated to earlier, so a Layer 3 interface is the basically most used by the organizations. In the layer 3 interface, we assign the IP addresses and we also perform the all IPsec related functions. To configure the layer 3 interface, you just go to the networks. Then which interface you want to configure, just click on that interface and select the interface type to the layer 3 and you can OK to save the configuration. Further, to complete the configuration, you need to assign the one IP address, that is 192.168.2.1/24. Any IP address based on your requirement. And you can select this virtual router, the default, and security zone. As of now, I have not created anything. So let's say I'm going to create one security zone, that is intranet. You can say in the Palo Alto, we can mark as a trust zone. So this is layer 3 zone because we are creating directly from the interface tab. So that zone and that interface most will be the same type. They should be same type so that they can put. So save the configuration. So you can see this is the IP address we have assigned and this is the interface type. Same as you can configure with the other interfaces. The configuration will be same. You just select to that layer 3 and assign the IP addresses. Let's for this case 192.168.31.24 and let's go on the config page, select that virtual router and security zone. For this time, I'm going to create one untrust zone. So untrust is a part of our internet zone. We will connect our ISP line to this interface and we will assign, and we are assigning this untrust zone to that 1/2 interface. And this is the IP address. Generally, it will be the public IP address or pre-netted IP address if we are behind of the any routers. So just save the configuration and just you can commit it. This is like a finish of the layer 3 deployment. So for in my environment, I'm not going to commit it. We'll discard these changes and we'll go for the other changes. So let's say you did any mistake in the Palo Alto, you want to roll back. So you just click the configure and revert. So it will revert all the changes that you have performed. So the changes will be revert. Now we are on the back on the layer 2 interface. So if I go back to my slide, so this thing I already explained it. So other will be the tab mode. So clear the tab mode, you just select the interface and just select is a tab. So here no security zone because as I told you, this is for use for monitoring. Just click the tab and save it. Go to that zones if you want to create a zone. So you can create the zone. Zone should be the tab one. You just select that and can provide that monitor. Name could be anything based on your requirement. So you can attach this zone to that interface. So let's click on the zone and monitor I have attached. If you notice, my interface type is a tab, which is this, and my zone type is also tab. So this is mandatory that your interface type and your zone type should be the same. So this is the configuration of the tab environment. I am just reverting all the changes so that I can show you my other configuration. So for the V-wire, To configure the vWire, you have to click on this vWire. Let's say this is the vWire 1. Here you have to attach that interface, which two interface you want to participate. So to attach it, I am just going to interface, make that interface as a vWire, and I saved it. Let's take another interface, make that interface on the vWire and save it. Now we can assign that vWire zone. See, this is the vWire we just created. Selected. Security zone we have not created. So if you want, we can create the security zone. That zone should be the part of vWire. So as I already told you, your zone type and your interface type should be the same. So if I go to that, let me it to show you that if I go to that zones, if I try to create here, then we have option that which type of zone I want to create. But if we are creating a zone from the interface, then firewall is enough intelligent that they have already option to create the virtual wire zone. So let's assign one zone. Let's say interest 1, or name could be anything based on the organization requirement, and then save. Same with that other interface, you can select that vbar 1 and security zone will be the untrust or trust, whatever you want. So untrust or trust, if you want, we can, if required, we can create the other interfaces. So let's say trust zone. So the firewall is in a capacity, and you can see this is again part of vWire, virtual wire. So it's our requirement how we are going to configure the firewall. So I have created two zones. So first interface is a part of untrust and second is a part of trust string, and this interface type is a vWire, and I have assigned this vWire objects that I have configured on this vWire tab. So if you click the vWire, now you can see these two interfaces are assigned this auto. As these interfaces we have assigned from this, that is the reason it's showing on that virtual wire tab. So this is the simple configuration of the vWire. Further, to allow the communication, you can create the policies to allow this, that we will cover on the next slide, next videos. So this is our virtual wire configuration. What is that? The remaining one is the tunnel interface. So tunnel interface basically a logical interface used by the IPsec tunnel. So it is the simple. You just need to add the tunnel, type one IP address. This is the tunnel ID. And if you want, you can configure that IP addresses. It's our requirement how we are configuring it, how we are going to configure the firewall. If in the config section, we can select default virtual router or in the security zone. So again, we don't have any security zone, so we have to create it. So why there is no option to select the security zone here? Because we created only the interface, the zone type is a vWire only. That is the vWire and tab. If we can check it also. If let's go on the zone. So this is the type of vWire, and this is also type of V. We don't have any zone with the type of layer 3. That is the reason it asking to create a new zone. So let's quickly we can create it. So default and security zone, we can create it any zone. Name could be anything. Let's say untrust, and let's OK it, and this zone will be assigned. And we, as per our organization requirement, let's say any IP we can assign, depend on the organization's requirement. So this is the tunnel interface, and we can use this tunnel interface to creating this VPNs profiles. So that's all for the interface configuration of the Palo Alto. Thank you so much for watching this channel. To support this channel, please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.